All right. All right. I think we are here. Fantastic. Good morning, you guys. All right. Let me get everything organized here so I can see you. Hello. Hello. So good to see everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Hello from Roswell, Georgia. Good morning from Romania. I love it. It's so good to be starting again, you guys. I have no idea where we're going to be going today. We will see again where it takes us. Yeah, I don't have any previews on the energy today, so I don't know. Portugal, fantastic. Sausalito. Sausalito is so beautiful. That's so awesome. I love Portugal too. I had the most fun back in my 20s. I traveled through Portugal and went down to the Algarve, and the beaches are so beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. It's like they're like there's like soft stone walls between, like there'll be like a cove, and then there'll be like someone's carved a doorway and you can walk through it to the next cove and the next cove and the next cove. It's so well, yeah, it's beautiful. I'm going to send everyone to Portugal. You guys now watch out because it's it's so pretty. The love bombs. You feeling all the love bombs? Ah, that's so great, Dawn. I love it. From Northern Arizona. Hello, you guys. So, okay, you guys, huge news. I have to forever celebrate, what was it, the 29th of November as Garage Day, because I have been wanting to have my garage cleaned like for years, like since I moved into this house. But it was like I remodeled, and then the garage became chaos because of the remodel. And then it was like I didn't even know it was in there. And you know how you just, for me, it's like sometimes like I will just be overwhelmed by my own mess. But my daughter and her boyfriend are here, and they helped me, and we got it. It was like having that moral support, and just the drive to like, hey, let's go do it, let's fix it. I pulled my car into the garage yesterday for the first time. I'm so excited. Yes. So yeah, so garage is, and it's like just a very few things. So this is part of my thing about how do we free up energy as we're heading into the end. The whole reason we're doing this, right? The whole reason we're doing this whole 40 days of blessings is because we know that there's this portal of opportunity coming up for humanity, where we have the opportunity to bring in more of this higher state of consciousness to try to start to shift the planet. And we can do that by working together here, like we are doing in this 40 days of blessings, by raising our vibration, by healing, by opening, by sharing our light, right? That's the goal, to share our light. And then also, what can we do personally, right? Oh, you say you cleaned your closet. Fantastic. You can see the floor. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is. I mean, it was a huge job. It was days. It was days. Yeah, it is real. And you're right. Having it inside in the winter is like, especially I'm in the Northwest, you guys, so it rains here. And when you can just walk out your house and like get into your car and still be dry and then drive out, the rain just doesn't seem to bug you as much. Yeah, you too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, turning it into your art studio. Congratulations. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, clean, declutter, donate. Yes, yes, yes. And you cleared clothes. Fantastic. So yeah, anything we can do and so you, maybe it's clutter. Like for me, it was clutter because that was like the thing that weighed on me. That, and I like paperwork stuff. Like I had to select new health insurance, and that was like, oh, I don't want to do that. And so I got that done, and that kind of took that burden off. So because all those things, they take our energy. It's like a thing that is in there that is just preventing you from feeling open and flowing. So anything like that you can do right now is of service. Same thing with diet. Is if there's something in your diet you feel like you could cut out and raise your vibe, or relationships. Is there anybody that you, maybe you love them but they're a little taxing? You know what I mean? Maybe you like postpone or see them a little less for a little while, or just put less energy there for a little while. Just the idea that right now, like as a light worker, you need your energy for you to be able to share it, to shine your light. Yeah, such an important time. Yeah, exactly. And then you said not a good idea to drive when participating in sessions or immediately after. Yeah, for sure, because we will be, when we go do these sessions, we won't necessarily be in our bodies. So you might think you're in your body, but we're not in our bodies. So thank you for mentioning that, to be careful after you do these sessions to make sure you're grounded before you drive a car. So thank you so much for mentioning that. Yeah, for sure. You definitely need to declutter. Yeah, it is, even doing a little bit at a time, makes such a difference. From Mammoth Lakes. I used to go to Mammoth when I was a kid. We would ski all of our Thanksgivings and Christmases. We met with another family, and we would all go up and ski for our holidays. So I spent my Christmases with Santa on the snow, on the ski slopes as a little kid. It's fun. It was really fun. Oh, you guys. Okay. How does MOC decide what to tell us? It's based on collective energy or just what she does? You know what? We could see if she speaks to that today. Like, what is it? Like, why is she choosing what she's doing? Yeah, I don't know, because like I said, I don't really get the hint on it, you know what I mean? So, I just kinda open up and it comes through however it comes through, and my camera seems to be clear to me. Anybody else having issues with the camera clarity? Let me know, because it looks clear from where I sit, it looks clear. So let me know if it's generally a problem or not. Are you on your main internet? You're saying it's blurry. Yeah, I am on my main. Oh, you know what? Let me try changing the upload again and see if that makes sense. It does say it's uploading a file, you guys. That's it. Okay, let me pause syncing. And that should do the trick. There it is. Okay. So that should hopefully help. See how that is. Better? Is that better, you guys? Super fuzzy, blurry. Let's see. How is that better? Let's see. Canada seems to go in and out. It might be a lower resolution video and Aussie. Okay, good. Sometimes okay. So now give me a status report. You guys better? Okay, super, much better. Fantastic. So thank you so much for telling me. Yeah, we actually tested the upload speed here and it's like horrific. Like so bad. But it's the best I could do. That's all the service I even have satellite, and that's the best I could do from here, from home. So, but good. Okay, so now I know, and it's just because it's still trying to upload into my cloud the video from Friday Live. It's because I keep pausing it and pausing it, so it keeps trying to go into doing it. So, yeah, and it could be solar flares too, but more likely it is my upload. So fantastic. All right, you guys, let's dive in and do this and bring in MOC and see what she has to say today and see, maybe she'll explain why she does what she does on any particular day. We'll see what she says. Are you ready? Let's do it. Looking forward to your nap. Fantastic. I love it. That is good. That's fantastic. Okay, ready, you guys? Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, hello from Quebec. Quebec is, I haven't actually been to Quebec yet. I would love to go. That's on my list. On my list. I feel like, yeah, just, I've seen so many beautiful photos. All right, let's do it. All right, go ahead and close your eyes. And let's drop down from our tailbones, a nice thick root that goes down through the floor and down into the ground. And follow it down with your mind as it grows and extends, growing deeper and deeper into the earth. Following it down where it's dark and cool, extending longer and longer. And follow it all the way down to the very, very center of the earth. And when it reaches that center point, feel the root sprout and anchor itself in. And as it does, notice that the root is pulling gently and becoming taut. And feel as that tautness moves all the way up the root and all the way up your spine, anchoring you securely to the earth. And if I and the angels and the Mother of Creation have your permission to see and work with your energy today, please give us your verbal assent. Yes, it's okay that I don't hear you. I'd like to ask the angels to please help me to be a clear channel of healing and information for our group gathered here today, as well as all those listening on the recording, for our highest and best good. And please help us to receive this healing and information. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and connect preliminarily with Mother of Creation and stay in my body for this part so that she can set sacred space for us. And then I'll bring in our 3 archangels for clearing the space. And she's coming in with a really vibrant energy of popping today, popping out of my crown chakra and popping up all around us, popping. So popping up like popcorn. So go ahead and take a breath as she's allowing this energy to move through us. It is levity, it's lightness. Just let that go ahead and move through you, all around you. The energy of like popping popcorn, popping and drifting upward. Into this space, I'd like to invite invite our three archangels to please ask them to clear us of any energies that are not our own, that are not in our highest and best good, any energies that are not in the light. Please clear our space as well as our technology as well. And just take a breath and relax and allow the clearing. Feels like everybody's feeling pretty good today. Beautiful. All right, I'll take a moment. I'll go a little deeper and invite in MOC to speak with you. Yes, yes, yes. I am within. I am within. I am with you once again. And we are continuing on this grand odyssey, on this great voyage to continue toward bringing in and the resolution of the higher vibrations that you are expecting. You are part of this. You are a conveyor of the light. You are a conveyor of tomorrow. Take heart in how hard you are becoming your presence and how dedicated you are in your courage to become aware that your focus matters, that your dedication is important, that you are a part of this wave of energy that we are building together. You have been asking, what dictates the method or the specificity of each of these sessions? And I will tell you, sometimes it is on a whim how I am presenting what sounds fun to me. Because fun is joyful, fun equates to the light. If I follow my joy, I bring us toward that higher expression of what we are. I listen to what inspires me, what brings me into my own consequential relationship with divinity. And when I share that, it inspires your light. And together we are more light and we are building the light. However, there is also to be considered, yes, there are specific functioning elements on the earth plane as well as in the ethereal realms. And there are, yes, energies that are populating this earth. All of these are accounted for in the processes that we are considering in the unfolding. I'm in attunement with these. I'm having the awareness of what populations there are currently here to assist. I'm currently in contact with other beings who are here helping. And these are all associated with each session as we are performing it. Therefore, yes, it is a combination. It is the structure of my own joy and the relationships and the energies which are presenting themselves to assist you. Therefore, knowing this, I invite you to relax and to simply rest and trust that you are perfectly made for the task at hand and that you are perfectly ready for all that is called for. Take a breath and we shall begin opening. There is a sensation building now in the throat chakra that is moving down very slowly into the heart chakra. And take a breath with this deepening. There's an energy that is percolating in the crown chakra that must rise and fall, rise and fall, rise and fall again and again. And the differential of pressurization that it is creating will modulate the energies of your chakras within the body. Take a breath as this is occurring. There is an up and down sensation. You may become sensitive to pressure behind the eyes or in the ears, and this is all right. It will not last. It is merely something that is occurring as you are receiving an energy field that is in movement. Yes, this energy field is in movement across the earth at this very moment, and it is percolating within your crown chakra. What does it offer? You are wondering. It is offering to you an avenue of enrichment for your very beingness. A spoken voice that announces your truth is within you. It is the elemental causation of your beingness. It is the very source of your truth. It is the richness with which you were birthed in the beginning. And this elemental part of you resonates in accordance with this vibratory tone, which is currently percolating in your crown chakra. So take a breath and relax and trust yourself and do nothing and simply be and allow this pressurization to occur. It is as if there is a gentle popping or tapping sensation that is rising and falling and rising and falling and rising and falling, and quicker for some and faster and slower depending on how you are feeling and the width and size of your various bodies. Therefore, take a breath and trust you are cared for and you are held. The expansiveness of this energy is now building. It is in the heart chakra, and it now subsumes the vibration in your third chakra. Take a breath here and allow the third chakra to open and close, to syncopate, to move now in collaboration closer and closer and closer to the very same vibration that is upon your crown. Take a breath and relax and ease into this. Feel as you are breathing that the rhythmic tones playing within your body, like simple drum beats, begin to align themselves, finding a harmony, a richness within you. Allow this as you are breathing, resting. The simplicity of this is in the allowing, simply becoming, simply being, and feeling your body gently pulled or lulled into the sensitivity that is dawning within you, as if the heartbeat of the universe is knocking at your door and your body is attuning to it. And allow this sensitivity to build within you from the third chakra outward. Breathing easily, doing nothing, simply resting as you allow the body to do its work. The body is attuning to the rhythmic pulsation that is occurring as you are feeling it. This rhythmic pulsation, yes, it appears at your crown, but it is everywhere. It is a pulsation of light that you are attuning to in this moment, attuning to that which enriches the earth and your cells, which could otherwise not be felt, not be met, unless you focused upon it, unless you allowed the body to glide into its own sensitivity, to become aware of it, to simplify what is occurring inside so that you may gently move into coherence with it. Allow yourself to build in this coherence, slow and easy, moving gently if you are so inspired, allowing the body in its rhythmic pulse to gradually dictate the movement of blood, the movement of breath, as slowly you come into coherence with this vibration. Letting the body rest. Note any points of tension, any points of constriction, opening and yielding, relaxing. And now, allowing your focus to drift. Find yourselves walking in your mind's eye down a fragrant and grassy path, and open before you are lakes and mountains and natural riches, which you perceive with your sensitivities, with your third eye, with your smell, with your knowingness. And perceive around you now that there are many eyes and many voices belonging to other types of beings, beings you have not met with, perhaps, or perhaps have known at times in your life, beings of other races, beings of other dimensions. And in your sensitivity, allow yourself to become aware where you perceive fear in the body, and rest. Simply rest and do not judge yourselves. Become aware of the feeling of being disturbed, uncertain, unknowing. Allow the self to recognize what uncertainty does to the human body. Resting in this process, how the feelings that you generate when faced with something you do not understand, how they cause constriction and contraction, which leads to poor thinking, poor judgment, which takes you down a path of misunderstandings. Rest now as the dialogue between your body and all that is felt and perceived comes to its own rhythm, and be the consciousness that has the awareness that there is nothing to fear. But do not disrespect the body's fear. Be with it in this moment. Allow the body to perceive there is something different here. Allow the body to perceive there are many voices. There are many illuminative energies that are endowing this earth with their presence. Become aware. Do not fixate on any particular one. In your own higher state of awareness, be at peace with what is. Accept this endowment and let the body feel in your relaxation that it shall relax too. Take a breath now as the body begins perceiving there is nothing to fear. There's only learning. There's only the perceptibility of something new and intriguing. Let the body relax into this perception, taking in that the earth is a place of safety for you. The earth is a place where you are held, where all things, all types of beings can cohabitate peacefully. Take a breath and relax and let the body come into acceptance. From this rhythmic heartbeat, where you are in alignment with acceptance, when you are in alignment with all that is, allow your perception now to expand outward, limited by nothing. Allow your perception to expand out to this entire city that you are in, to each tree, to each building, and moving out further now, engulfing larger and larger regions of the globe, a continent, across the ocean, feeling each fish, feeling what lives and breathes around you, feeling the clouds and the wind as a consciousness that picks up speed and slows down as it sees fit. Expand your consciousness to other continents. Encompass the entire globe with your awareness. Breathing in peace, breathing out acceptance, being at peace with all life forms, with all ways of being, with all ways of existing on earth, without judgment, without fear. Breathing in peace, breathing out acceptance. Letting your body vibrate in attunement with all that is in presence on this planet. Breathing in peace. Breathe out acceptance. And once more, breathe in peace. And breathe your acceptance, inclusivity, accepting all races, all ways of life, all beings in all parts of this world, in all dimensions of reality, whether human or not. And feel the earth attune to you. Feel all that is relax into your field of no judgment, of peace and acceptance. Feel all things come into the harmony that you are creating, opening their own anger, their angst, their resistance, and turning to acceptance, opening fields of vibration where peace and acceptance can expand. And once more, deepening, breathe in peace, breathe out acceptance. And together we are many. Together we inspire. Together we create a new world that builds upon loving acceptance of all ways of being. I thank you each. I bless you each. I say thank you and goodbye. Okay. Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Oh, how's everyone? Hello, hello. Yeah, super beautiful, you guys. Super beautiful. Oh my gosh. You're saying a dragon came and placed a white crystal on your chest. Oh my gosh, how cool. You're saying, wow, peaceful and refreshing. Yes, very. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, absolutely loved it. I felt like I was hugging the planet. Yes. So peaceful. You guys, I feel like this was a very different experience and so cool. Oh my gosh, says Joshua, chills down my right side and the hair on my arm stood up when we were expanding across the globe. Oh, how cool. Together we are many. Yes, too many synchronicities. Oh, don't you love that? Dreamy. You're saying that was so beautiful, blazing hot. Ah, Sherry, fantastic. You are moving some energy. Love it. Didn't want to open my eyes. I know I popped back in so quick. It startled me when I came back in. It was just like pop. I was in my body. That energy was very, like I said, it was a lot of popping, woozy. Hard, oh, interesting. Yeah, hard to sit still for sure. Yeah, very profound. Loved it. Absolutely. Well, amazing. No pressure, but felt something in my heart. Ah, so cool. Yes, you're saying what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Yes, yes. Well, behind eyes tingling and feet, and I saw Sleeping Beauty singing, whistling with bluebirds. Oh, isn't that so cute? I love that. Definitely felt the popping in my ears and head. And so I will share with you guys what I saw. Major body chills for you. Oh my gosh, love it. So what I saw was, let me see if I can remember the beginning. I don't know what happened in the beginning. Let's see if I can remember. If I wait a minute, sometimes it comes back. I just remember that I remember the end really well. The end, we were okay. So I remember now. There's an energy that's pressing on the planet right now. And I'm sure it will be here for some period of time. They're saying it. No, she's saying it's ever present. It's ever present, but we rarely attune to it. And she's nodding, ever present, and ever presence of, and she's, and it's, she sort of stilled our energy field so that we could attune to it. She says we rarely attune to it because we don't vibrate in that whatever frequency, I guess. Yeah. And so but she slowed our system down substantially so that we would all of a sudden be able to listen to it. It would be almost like, how dogs can hear certain sounds that we can't hear. It's like that. This tone or this vibration is here. And I think she's saying it's building new earth. So oh, that's cool. So it's one of the vibrations of new earth. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So she says, well, yeah, and she's nodding aggressively, saying it will always be here. It's a new vibration of new earth. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So she slowed our system down so we could hear it. And it was here, it was pressing in and out, almost like if you imagine that your head is like a membrane, and it was pressing a frequency into the crown, and it kind of came down into the body as we kind of got used to it. And then it came all the way down to our third chakra. And then our third chakra became that same kind of membrane. And at first it was kind of like not getting it. But she slowed our body down. It was like a minute where working with each of us, slowing our body down until our body could get into the right frequency. Like it wasn't a natural fit in the beginning. And so it was a little bit like this, and then almost like when you're in a crowd and people are clapping and they're all clapping differently, and then they slowly begin to clap together, it was like that. So then this started vibrating at the same frequency as this. And once that happened, it was like then as soon as we had that, she had us start moving our awareness out of our bodies and out into the world. And I saw like a kind of a grassy open, like a path, but it was like an open, mine was kind of like an open field. I don't know how you guys saw it. I saw it as it was definitely green, like green grassy nature. Like it was very much like lovely, like you are in the Swiss Alps. It was like pretty, like we're in this pretty place with grass and mountains and stuff. And but then I became aware, like you're walking through almost like a narrow, like there was like kind of little hills on both sides, that there was like eyeballs, that there was like people watching, beings watching, that were maybe not even physical, and some might have been physical, but they were like, what is that? And it was interesting because we had the opportunity to recognize that no matter how open we feel we are, or how excited we are to be like members of the galaxy, members of everything, that's it, to become galactic citizens, there was the awareness that our bodies are trained to be afraid of lions, tigers, and bears. And that it's like, oh my, where are we? There's a lot of beings out here. And there was the feeling in the body of like, "Ah!" And so part of what we were doing was, in this section of it, is we were settling the body, and I could feel it. And it was like, be aware of your consciousness, and then and just don't judge the body for its fear. Just let the body have its fear for a minute, and just let the fear be there. Let the body come into the awareness. Like, yeah, there's something you don't understand. Yeah, there's stuff that you're not aware of. And what was cool about it was that it wasn't just like, yes, there were sort of like other beings that we don't understand, but it was, some of them were human. Like some of them were like ways of life we don't understand. And some of them were not human. So it was both. It was like, is there anything in the world that we are in judgment of? And maybe we don't understand their journey, and maybe it makes us fearful, and maybe it triggers us, or brings up emotion for us because it relates to our own experience in some way, or challenges our experience in some way. But then it was also like, yeah, certainly other dimensional beings or other things. And some of them, I had this strong feeling that some of them live on Earth for sure. So there were some like multidimensional or other dimensional beings that are on the planet that we maybe are not at a frequency right now to see, but maybe we will be in the future. And definitely angels were mixed in there. I saw incarnated angels for sure that were in this same mix. But if you don't know what an angel is, and it might scare you, right? It would certainly scare the body potentially. So the body was like this feeling, the fear feeling of like, ooh, run away, scary. And it was sit with it and let the body, and it was almost like the consciousness, like our awareness guided the body in the same way that a parent, like a child, might see something and be like, should I be afraid of this thing? And they might look to their parent and say, and look to see their parent's reaction to see if the parent is scared. And I saw this relationship where she was like guiding our consciousness to be like recognize you are not afraid, be aware that that you are not in judgment, and let the body then take the cue from that and then slowly release fear and slowly release judgment. So the body sort of, it kind of came off in ripples and came off in waves, and the body relaxed, opened and relaxed. And then once we had all gotten like this place where we were in this open space of relaxation, and we were in this space of vibrating with this frequency that's new to the earth, then this was the coolest part. This was the part and then I saw the body. It was like all of a sudden the body became this almost like hyper attuned instrument. And I saw you guys breathing in and then exhaling. And it was again and again and again. We all did it, breathed in and then exhaled. And each time we exhaled, it was like this energy went out like a very soft wave over the whole planet. And it was after we had, at one point, I saw us expanding our consciousness to kind of include the whole globe. And then as we exhaled, it was this energy that went out over the whole globe. And it was like an energy. She's using the word entrainment right now. And entrainment, I think, means like where if you have like where something kind of comes into vibration with you, like that would be, I guess, the best way to describe it, that you are sending out a vibration and other things then can choose to meet that vibration. And I saw as your energy was going out, it was finding pockets and sometimes large fields of energy that matched the energy that we were breathing out, which was an energy of like allowing and loving. And I can't remember what specific, she named it, but I could more feel it. I can't remember the name. Can you guys remind me the name? Oh, peace. There it is. Thank you. Peace. Yes. The inhale was peace and breathing out acceptance. Thank you. That was it. Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. And then breathing it. And then as we breathed out acceptance, that went out and it resonated. It like other pockets that would be able to entrain to that energy connected with it, and it expanded and built. And we did that multiple times. And yeah, and it was amazing to perceive, but it's so much cooler now that I understand that that was one of the new frequencies of New Earth, you guys. So cool. Yeah. So, okay. So awesome. Awesome work, you guys. Awesome work. You're saying, I think I'm feeling some of the frequency, so happy and in love with everything. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it. Peace and acceptance. What did Christy share? Everybody's saying beautiful, Christy. What was it? Gary Coleman, hugs and lots of love for Gary. What is Gary saying? Could you guys repeat it? Because I have to, where is it? Any kind of judgment of ourselves, others here, and ultimately the universe is not part of the new world. That's right. Yes, totally. I didn't see so you guys have to remind me or repeat here for me. So what Gary said. You said my crown chakra is still buzzing like crazy and third eye pressure, body tingling. So cool. MOC is amazing. I love it, Melissa. This is the best meditation I've ever had. Wow. Absolutely no interrupting thoughts whatsoever. My attention was totally immersed in MOC's voice. So cool. I swam with a whale and just caressed her. Oh, how cool is that? Gazing into her eye, beautiful. How cool, Maureen. I am always amazed by, like that's what happens when you're with a group of people who are just super tuned in. You guys all receive it differently. And it's so cool when you share it and then we all get to participate in what you guys saw and felt. You're saying, I saw her. I know her coming, so real, so here with us. My heart starts feeling joy as she enters. And I felt the unity with everything. The laugh came to me. Oh, how awesome. Yakel, that's incredible. Oh, is it Yakelin? Yakelin? So beautiful. And then, where are we? I lost my spot. You're saying, here we go. I walked to a lake surrounded by mountains and welcomed all races of people and beings, also every animal, as I breathed in love and acceptance. I also saw all continents and their lovely beings. How awesome is that? So lightheaded and peaceful, I know. She also explained how she chooses. Oh, very awesome, Joy. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that because I don't remember. She's still feeling it. I'm getting so many favorites. I can't possibly repeat them every day. That's awesome. So felt so much love. I love it. So very exhilarating in a soothing way. Awesome. Definitely expands my understanding. So cool. I love that frequency feeling of New Earth. Yes. Big tears from yesterday's message. Huge smile and comfort from today's. So awesome. Thank you so much. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, I lost some. Here we go. I saw Mother Mary holding a fruit basket. That's so cool. I was breathing in fresh air. So crazy, but amazing. I love it. Love it. Thank you so much. Everything is different. Yes. Here is it. I have overcome so much fear in my life. This meditation to help me to acknowledge this and send compassion out to all who are still struggling. Oh, isn't that beautiful? And Brazil is sending love to everyone. Thank you so much. Feeling the love. All right. I feel like I was breathing in. Here it is. Oh, there we go. And then you're saying, When we are with other beings, we can come back to the loving training. If we feel fear, allow the body to settle. Yes, beautiful. Thank you, Wendy. The Age of Aquarius song, harmony, understanding, sympathy, trust, abounding. Beautiful. Why are only some people can connect and channel and others can't? We all have different gifts, but I will tell you that every single person can connect to their higher self. So we all have spiritual gifts. Every single person has spiritual gifts, and it's amazing. And you can find them when you come through our soul conversions process. They show up in your dreams, and we have dream analysts that work with you that help you to see what they are, which is super fun. So, but every single person has spiritual gifts. But some people are healers, some people are channels, some people are counselors, some people are spiritual leaders, some people have kind of a little hodgepodge of things. It's different for every single person, but every single person can connect to their higher self. So channeling is connecting to beings other than your higher self. So that's a difference. But you can connect to universal wisdom and everything else through your higher self. And that comes in. You probably do it all the time right now and don't even realize it. It's just tuning ourselves to listen, right? Where we start to tune in when we get those nudges, when we get those gut instincts, and it'll come in for you differently depending on each person. We hear that voice differently. But as we move into the higher state of consciousness, I think it will become increasingly clear for all of us. Yeah. And then what gift we get is the one we chose for ourselves before we came. That's in alignment with what we want to achieve for ourselves in this life, like with the life plan that we have for ourselves. So whatever gift you have it will be perfect for you. Yeah. You're saying this is going to be out and affecting others all over the world. Yes, I so agree. Where does MOC fit in? Can you clarify, please? As there is Mother Mary. Yep. And the Magdalene. So she is not a earth being. She is the mother of all souls. So she was one of the first consciousnesses that God created, and she is where feminine energy comes from. But she then gives us and gifts us that energy. So it's the power to create, and we'll go into it. There's quite a bit there. We'll go into it much more deeply. If you're curious, come to our to our weekend coming up on December 6th and 7th, where we're going to be going into much more deeply explaining all about like, why is she back now? Why is she with us? And what do we have to learn from her? I mean, it's really about trying to help us learn how to work beautifully with that divine feminine energy. But that energy has been embodied by many amazing divine beings, such as Mother Mary and such as, right, Yeshua's grandmother, all the different incredible beings that we are aware of, that are helping right now in different ways to come in and to share divine feminine energy. So they're all amazing and equally valid. So but who she has, what's cool about her, she has this incredibly cosmic perspective. And she's been with us since the very beginning, since the first thought that God had of, like, who am I? Like, that was sort of the beginning of her. And it was like God thinks to himself first, God is my word, so please use yours. Who am I? And it creates this reflection that then divides, and it creates the mother of creation and the grand central sun. And then they then create souls. And so, it's a long story, but it's amazing. Just amazing. Yeah. And she explained, I want to go back and see that, how she selects topics and listen to that. So cool. Will there be meditation at the weekend? Yeah, there'll be both. I'll be channeling and so the way we're structuring it, we're gathering for 2 hours Saturday, 2 hours Sunday. We'll be doing channeling. There will be healing. There will also be conversation that happens with her in those 2 days. And then we're taking all that information that comes through, and we're going to bring it. We're going to take the week to integrate and to bring in it, just personally integrate everything that comes through. Then the following Sunday, we will meet again and share the transcript and a workbook based on everything we learned to help us to integrate it. And yes, it's going to be super fun. I hope you guys can make it. If you can, Wendy just posted the link in there for you guys. And thank you so much. Get well with Michelle. I appreciate you very much. And thanks, Adela Street. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. So, so hopefully you guys can make it. It's and then you're saying Christy says healings, Q&A, and guidance. Exactly. And then Christy says sometimes she picks topics that bring her joy because joy is what raises us up. Ah, that's awesome. Is that what she said in the beginning about why she or how she picks topics? I love that. Yes. That's like, of course. That's the thing with her. She will say things that we're expecting some really complicated thing, and it turns out to be just like so simple. But when you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, of course. Everything it turns out in the universe is incredibly simple, you guys. Like when it starts getting super complicated, we are off track. That's the thing I've learned from her is that everything breaks down to stuff that we can understand. We can understand the whole universe, you guys. It's that simple. It all relates like we are the universe. It all relates back to us. Of course we can understand it. There's nothing beyond us that is too big or too complicated. Like, you don't have to know crazy physics or math to be able to understand it. You don't even have to be able to understand sacred geometry. Like we have everything we need to understand it, and it can be so simple because yeah, it's like it's amazing. And that's when she always boils things down in a way that once I get it, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I not understand that before? It's always like remembering, it's amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to share. And it's so fun to be able to share her with you now. But yeah, I want to be able, I'm trying to put it into a book so you guys will have what I've learned so far. But it's coming along. I'm working on it. Thank you so much. Notes from the Dream. That's very kind of you. Andrea says, excellent exercise of giving equal value to all people and beings, regardless of their appearance, location, etc. The new way of 5D, including our galactic friends who are all around us already. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I'm signed up and looking forward to it. Awesome, Robin. I will see you there. Fantastic. And then oh, here we go. I lost my place. And then Star Dancer, thank you very much for that. You're very kind. Everything we need is within. Exactly, right? Book or pamphlet. Please create the written word of MOC's words when these 40 days are done. That we will come up with something for that. Somebody else had that suggestion, and so we're definitely hearing you. Thank you so much. And maybe we'll create something to help us process all of this. And so. Yeah, Wendy was texting me. We were talking yesterday. She's like, "Oh, this is a great idea. We got to do something to help people integrate and because you're right, 40 days. It's a ton of info, you guys, a ton of learning, a ton of experience. So I understand. Yeah, it says that's why I love this. Incarnated in divine feminine energy and fell into divine masculine energy and got out of balance. Yes, 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 yes. Our expansion is limitless. You say love when MOC laughs. It reminds us our joy is important. It's so important, right, Catherine? Yes. So agree. Do you listen to these again? I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. And then simple is best. Exactly. They say, by the way, I found that if I wait to like the video until you close out, wait for it to be available for replay, then open it and like it, the shooting star that Wendy mentioned appears and I can hype. Ah, that's the trick. Thank you, Ruth Roberts. I appreciate you. So yeah, so that's the key is after it's done, after we're finished, then you go back to the recording, go into like, and then it shows you that little shooting star. Thank you so much. Yeah, very cool. So, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful time together. Thank you so much for your dedication, for showing up and doing this together. Wow, what an amazing payoff today, right? Like I feel like we really are changing things. Like it's amazing. Like I didn't even realize that the energy that was coming in was a new earth frequency. And there it is. And we're embodying it. And not only are we embodying it, we are sharing it. And think about what that one energy of acceptance, what that could do. And it was interesting to me that it was clear that it couldn't go everywhere because everybody has free will. But where there was pockets of where people or things or areas could come into coherence with it, they did. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thanks so much, you guys. Sending out tons of love. And I will see you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Bye, you guys, Pacific time. Bye, you guys.